Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to this exciting girls varsity softball game. Your Pioneer Panthers are hosting the Mohawk Trail Warriors. It is a brisk, but sunny afternoon here, and coming off of Monday's game against Mount Greylock. This is a welcome weather condition, although we are looking at low temperatures out here. Sleeves are down, hoods are up, but we are ready for some softball. Pioneer coming into this game with a 1-3 record, most recent as we discussed. Tough defeat against the Mount Greylock Mounties on Monday night. A rainy, cold afternoon at that. Mohawk Trail has had a tough start with their season, and they're coming into this, with the Mohawk Trail. Just any school in the Berkshires in general, I'm sure, has been encountering some pretty nasty weather coming into this. So we're looking at, we've had some snow this week and whatnot, and I can only imagine what kind of conditions they're dealing with home field. Mohawk Trail coming into this game with 0-1 record, a tough defeat against Frontier. Also, Pioneers played them and fell to the Red Hawks. But be that as it may, we are getting started. Leading off for the Warriors, we have Emily Inman. She's playing center field, number 7, and just fouled away. 0-1 count. Standing on the hill now is Jalen Beliski for the Pioneer Panthers. The ball comes in low. Brings the count to 1-1. Picked up by shortstop. Thrown over. A tough snag there. Inman is safe at first. Next up to bat for the Warriors is Bella Brown Stratton, right field for Mohawk. Ball comes in low, 1-0 count on Stratton. A little high and away. Emily Inman testing the steal. Just taking extra steps to see if the ball will pass or not, and being ready to take off towards second. Oh, and ball gets tossed up to get the lead run. It's not expected. Everyone's safe. Two on base, no outs. Third in the batting order is Abby Moffett, number 11. Moffett is playing third base for the Warriors. And strike. Swinging away at the low one. 1-1 count now on Moffett. And the ball just on the outside. Count goes to 2-1. And swinging on something a little inside. Goes foul. 2-2 count on Moffett. And Fiora. And ball pops through into the outfield. Scooped up by the left fielder. Mohawk will score. And got caught on rounding third. Bella Stratton goes down. But that will be a double for Moffett. And, of course, one scores. The runner on second. Mohawk first on the board. Ball comes loose. Moffett will take off towards second. Towards third. Next up to bat, Addie Loomis. The tough hit. And nice out called at home. Good job keeping any more runs from scoring. But Addie Loomis, number 4, will get a single. Addie Loomis is playing shortstop. That's who's on first base right now. Cranked into a shallow gap in left field. Loomis will take third. And getting that is Adrian Grant playing left field. There's Adrian Grant. Nice shallow hit into left field. Swinging away low and inside. One strike. Up to bat now is Aurora Moynihan. She's playing second base. And quickly goes into 0-2 count for Moynihan. Runners on first and third. Ball. And caught looking. That was the third out. Apologize, didn't catch up on the graphics. It's just me today. And that will be it. With only one run going across the plate, Mohawk has scored first, taking the lead 1-0. We're going to take a short break. Check out our sponsors. BNC TV will be right back with more varsity softball action. right, welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. First up to bat for the Panthers, Lucy Burnap, playing left field. Low and inside. Missed the first pitch. There are 2 balls, no strikes on Burnap. And count quickly goes to 3-0. And 3 balls. Burnap will take first base. Now stepping up into the batter's box, Jalen Beliski, the pitcher, starting pitcher for Pioneer today. Ball goes in high. Ball 1. On the hill today is number 9, Grace Stevens. Beliski swinging away, fouled back to the backstop. 1-1 count. Ball heads over to third base, goes for the easy out at first. Burnap makes her way over to second. Decent sacrifice to put the tying run in scoring position. 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Layla Goulston up to bat. Ball goes past. Lucy Burnap takes third base. One 1-0 for Layla Goulston. Now batting, playing center field for Pioneer. Ball comes in low, but in the zone. 1-1 count on Goulston. Looking for a bunt. Popped up, but drops down. No force at home, but holds Pioneer from scoring. Everyone's safe. Burnap plays cautious on third, and Layla Goulston makes it to first. Runners on the corner. No out. 1 out. Stepping at the plate. Batting fourth, Kobe Tominski. A little high and away. Catcher's indifference. Layla Goulston takes second. 2 runners in scoring position. And good cut, but didn't connect. 1-1 count on Tominski. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. An ideal situation. And strike, but the ball comes loose. Burnap scores. We got a tie game. And Goulston also takes third. A little outside the box. 2-2 count on Tominski. Just going to need to protect. Good protection. Fouled into the backstop. Tominski stays alive with 2-2 count. Goulston hovering for the go-ahead. Oh, got caught looking on the inside corner. 2 down. Oh, and ball gets past. Goulston will score. And that's Taylor Chase. Makes it to second on errors. But as I said, Goulston scores. Pioneer takes the lead in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch comes in high. 1-0 count. We're looking at Allison Clary, second baseman for the Panthers. Oh, ball pops loose. Chase will take off towards third. Ball comes in low and gets past. Chase is going to come across the plate. Pioneer puts 2 up. And Clary's walked to first. Stepping up to the plate, Natalie Johnson. Natalie Johnson's playing right field. I think that was a strike. I apologize. And Clary successfully steals second base. Oh, and got caught looking. One and 2 count now on Johnson. She's going to need to protect her strike zone. And fouled away towards the woods. Good job staying alive. Got to protect. And fouled into her cleat. And called foul down the third baseline. Oh, and swung away. Close out the inning. But Pioneer's done some damage. Pioneer putting 3 up on the scoreboard. In the first inning, Pioneer taking the lead. We're going to take a short break, check out our sponsors. When we come back, the bottom of the batting order, Megan Gaboret, Maddie Finn, Grace Stevens. Don't go anywhere. More varsity softball action right here on BNC TV. Welcome back. Top of the second inning. Pioneer on top. 3-1. The top of the second inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aurora Moynihan, number 13. She's playing second base. I believe that's who's up to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, not Aurora Moynihan. My bad. Megan Gaboret playing first base for the Warriors. And I believe there's a 1-1 count. And look like a strike was called there. Cranked right up the middle. Finds a gap, heads into center field. Goulston will field it, get it into second base. Megan Gaboret with a single to lead off the second inning for the Warriors. Strike one. This is Maddie Finn, number 10, the catcher for the Warriors. Oh, nice snag there by the catcher. Playing catcher for Pioneer is Kiara Grzkowski. Fouled away. And good eye there by Maddie Finn. She's staying alive with 2-2. Oh, looked like she was kind of wanting that, but great job. The count goes full for Maddie Finn. Runner on first, no outs. And caught looking on the outside edge. Jalen Belisky puts one down. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Mohawk down by 2. Stepping in is the pitcher, Grace Stevens, taking strike 1. And swinging away, ball into right field. Collected and gotten in by Natalie Johnson. But not before Maddie Finn could round second and take third. Nice single by Grace Stevens. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Back to the top of the batting order, Emily Inman. Ball comes in low, good protection there by Grzkowski. Nice tag. Looking for the double play. Had a tough time getting it over to first, but got that lead runner. However, third, the runner on third scored. Mohawk puts one more up. 2 down. Mohawk down by only 1. Chasing that first high pitch. Number 2, Bella Brown Stratton. And fouled away into Souvenir Country. Oh and 2 count on Stratton. Low ball for 1 and 2 count. Inman on first. Ball cranked over to shortstop. Ball gets stopped, but late collection. Everyone's safe. Runners on first and second. 2 outs stepping up to the plate. Addie Loomis. Loomis playing shortstop for the Warriors. Well, looks like she thought about it. A little too high for her liking, but still in the zone. Strike one on Loomis. 1-1 count. Loomis looking to tie things up before things go down. Ball gets popped over towards the fence. No one's able to get to it. Runners will stay on first and second. Count goes 1-2 for Loomis. The pitch. Loomis swings away. Hits it back to the fence again. Loomis will stay alive. Liski with a pitch, comes in low. Well, swinging at it. And that will be it. Oh, with that. Oh, come on. Apologize. With that, only one scoring for Mohawk, bringing it to a 1-run game. But when we come back, plenty more of this varsity softball action coming your way. Take a look at our wonderful, wonderful sponsors making things happen and helping BNC TV keep programs like this going. So take a gander at those, and we will be right back in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the second inning. Stepping up to the plate, Maggie Tippenyuk. Tippenyuk will take strike one. Maggie Tippenyuk has been playing third base. Strike two goes in there. Count goes quickly to 0-2 on Tippenyuk. She'll need to protect. And a little high for the ump's liking. Outside of the box. 1-2 count now on Maggie Tippenyuk. Tippenyuk cranks it over to shortstop. They managed to get the throw away. Nice crank, but that's one down. Oh, and a tough throw. Safe, having a jump for that ball. Great idea by Kiara Gruskowski. Catcher. Back to the top of the batting list. Lucy Burnap. And called safe. Nice steal by Gruskowski. I believe that was a ball. First pitch thrown. Oh, ball comes loose. Gruskowski will round third. Take a look. Lucy Burnham, left field. Oh, nice cut. Looked like there was a little bit of English on that ball. Going in there. 2-1 count for Burnham. Ball gets popped up. Having trouble finding it. That's a tough hustle, having to toss off the mask, find where the ball's going. Runner on third. 2-2 count on Burnham. 1 out. Oh, chase the ball as it listed to the outside. 2 down. Stepping up, pitcher, Jalen Beliski. Down in the dirt, takes a tough hop. Gruskowski will score. Pioneer brings it back to a 2-run lead. Craig Shallow towards third base. Can't get the ball over there fast enough. Burnap will take first. Nice single. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not Burnap. That was Jalen Beliski. Now up to the plate. Layla Goulston. Beliski quickly heading over to second base. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. 1 ball for Goulston. Count goes 2-0. Goulston playing center field. Three and 0. And in there for a strike, 3-1 count. And Goulston gets walked. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Kobe Tominski steps up, first baseman. Little high for the strike zone. 1-0 count. And swinging away, 1-1. Ball comes in low. Runners will advance to respective bases. Beliski on third. Goulston on second. 2-1 count for Tominski. 2 inside for ball. High and away. Loads the bases on walk. That means close out the inning anywhere on an out. Taylor Chase stepping up. She's 1 for 1. Had a base hit, I believe, last inning. And swinging away. It was foul. 0-1 count on Taylor Chase. One and one. It's a dangerous situation here. Things can go great for the Warriors. Things can go terrible for them. Fouled away over the backstop. And conversely, it's a situation where Pioneer can create a real serious gap in the score, or they can close out the inning. It's a tough situation. We'll see if Grace Stevens can get the Warriors out of this. And going down swinging. Closes out the inning. And that is it for the second inning. Pioneer puts one more up on the board, bringing it 4-2. We're going to take a short break, check out our sponsors. When we come back, more softball action. Welcome back. Time for the top of the third inning. Stepping up to bat, batting cleanup, Addie Loomis. Ball one on Loomis. Ball goes low in the dirt. 2-0 count. Loomis playing shortstop. Ball knocked down into shallow center field. Goulston quickly gets it in. That'll be a single for Addie Loomis. Sorry, I missed that pitch. Up to bat, Adrian Grant playing left field for the Warriors. 0-2. Brought over to third. Tough throw. Gets over there. Grant is safe. And good awareness. Addie Loomis takes two. We got runners on the corners with no outs. With runners on the corners and no outs, stepping up to the plate is Aurora Moynihan. High and away for ball one. And Adrian Grant takes second. Naturally so when you have runners on the corners. Count goes 3-0. A little chat on the hill. Real quick with runners for the tying run on second. I'll take a brief moment. And I'll take a brief moment as well to thank our sponsors, Sam Brown & Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Pioneer Valley Tire, and Chaw's Convenience Store. Thank you so much for sponsoring BNC TV and our sports coverage for the spring season. Very much appreciate it. Well, in there for a strike. Very much appreciate those sponsors. Those sponsors allow us to keep doing what we're doing, bringing you the sports coverage. And hit into left or right field foul territory. Count is going to go full for Moynihan. And caught looking. Moynihan goes down on strikes. One down, stepping up to the plate, Megan Gabre. That one comes in low. And looks like Adrian Grant, Addie Loomis, testing things out. And swung a high one, fouled away behind the backstop. Two and one count. Thought so. One goes in the dirt and gets past. Loomis will score. And Grant will take third. Another one-run ball game. 3-1 count on Gaboret. Swinging at that high one. I honestly thought that was a foul, but Mohawk has tied it up. Clearing the bases on fast balls. Scores 4-4. And ball gets collected and overthrown. And it's considered a dead ball. And Megan Gaboret will take second on errors. Ball low. And 10 low. 2-0 count. And this is Maddie Finn, number 10, playing catcher for the Warriors. A little high and away now. Count goes 3-0. And just on the outside corner. And Maddie Finn will take first. Ball low, good protection. And Megan Gaboret will take third, putting runners on the corners. Stevens swinging through. I believe it is a 1-on-1 count. And Maddie Finn stole second. Runners in scoring position with one out. Grace Stevens to bat. I believe it's 2-1. Alone in the dirt. 3-1. And right in there, bringing the count full. Hit right to Bliski. Runner heading home, called out. Good job keeping any scoring from happening. Maddie Finn takes third. And that will be a single for Grace Stevens. A pinch runner is put on first. Not yet sure of the number. Looks like number 5, Kristen Savoyne. I do believe that that's what they're checking on. Now back at the top of the order, Emily Inman, number 7, center field. She'll be stepping into the batter's box. Emily Inman. Ball on the outside. Second stolen. Runners in scoring position. Heads into the outfield. 1 will score. 2 will score. 2 driven in by Emily Inman with a single into right field. Mohawk takes the lead. 1-0 count. This is Bella Brown Stratton. Low and inside. Second stolen by Inman. Oh, high and away. Tough snag. Inman will head to third. And that's called ball. Stratton will take first. The runners on the corners. A meeting of the minds on the mound. Coach Marty going out to have a conversation and figure things out. 2 outs, top of the third inning. Mohawk taking the lead with 2 runs, scoring 4 total in the top of the third inning. Pioneer needs to get themselves out of this inning and start getting on base, scoring runs. I think they can make this happen. They're stepping up to the base, or stepping up to the plate, rather. Abby Moffett, number 11 for the Warriors. Ball comes in low. Stratton takes second. Abby Moffett with a 2-0 count. Swinging away. I believe that was fouled. 2-1 count on Moffett. Ooh, tough check. And dropped, but the out is gotten. They are out of the inning. Pioneer able to get out before more damage is done, but Mohawk has taken the lead 6-4 in the top of the third inning. We're going to take a short break and change some graphics up while you check out the sponsors that we have. We will be right back right here on BNC TV. Welcome back, folks. Gotta change around the graphics like if that's going to keep happening. Ball comes in high. Stepping out to the plate is Allison Clary. Swinging away, no contact, 1-1. Count goes 1-2 on the second baseman. Connects, but ball goes foul before the third baseman can grab it. Clary stays alive. And fouled back. Good protection. And goes down swinging. 1 down in the bottom of the third inning. Top of the batting order. Natalie Johnson stepping in. Low one in the dirt. And nice job. Recovered by the shortstop. Thrown out at first. 2 down. Maggie Tippanyuk. Popped up. Oh, and pops out of the glove. Tough collection for shortstop. And Tippanyuk take first base. Kiara Grzkowski looking to bunt. A little too much mustard on it. Heads foul. Another one fouled away. 0-2 count for Grzkowski. Low one in the dirt. Tippanyuk will take second base. And swinging away. The ball was dropped and out at first. That is it. Nothing scored for the Panthers. The bottom of the third inning. Mohawk maintains their 2-run lead over Pioneer. We are going to take a short break, check out our sponsors, and we will be right back with this varsity softball game right here on BNC TV. back. Top of the fourth inning. Mohawk with a 2-run lead. Scoring 4 in the third inning to take that lead. Cleanup, Addie Loomis steps up to the plate to lead us off. Ball. It's kind of an interesting situation. Takes a weird roll and is considered foul, which I can understand. I think originally they were looking at it going fair, but with the foul, it definitely looked like it hit the batter's foot. And seeing as the batter is standing in foul territory at the time of the hit, that is considered a foul. So foul ball, 0-1 count on Addie Loomis. Decides to crank one into left field. Gets through. Loomis will hold up on second base. Suppose under the circumstances, she was happy to get another crack at it with the foul ball determination that the umpires had. But it was low in the dirt. Loomis will head to third. Up to bat, Adrian Grant. Foul away towards the backstop. Count goes 1-1. Runner on third, no outs. 1-1 count. Adrian Grant swings away and fouls it. Count goes 1-2. And gets the out at first. But runner scores. Mohawk's lead goes to 3. Drops down to second base. Cleary sends it over. Gets the out. 2 down. So I have trouble getting caught up on graphics. And that was Aurora Moynihan. They had grounded out. Now up to bat, I believe is Megan Gaboret. No idea what the count is. It's low and in the dirt. Release the ball. We'll double check the think there was a double check whether or not the ball made connection with her. Oh, there we go. All right, I was behind on the balls. So Gaboret on first. Coming up to bat, number 10, Maddie Finn. Maddie Finn, catcher. Ball comes loose on the outside. Gabrielle takes second. Low and in the dirt. Tough count, 3-0 for Maddie Finn. And swinging through. Strike one. 3-1 count for Maddie Finn. Low one in the dirt. Finn will take first base. Stepping up to the plate, number 9, pitcher, Grace Stevens. And a conversation being had, clearing some things up for the Panthers, figuring out their situation. Boliski will stay in. Grace Stevens on the inside. Ball gets grounded over towards second. Soft toss over to first to close out the inning. Mohawk, 7-4 lead over the Panthers at the closing of the top of the fourth. We've got Kiara Groskowski, Lucy Bernab, Jalen Beliski, Layla Goulston coming up for Pioneer. After we take a short break, check out our wonderful sponsors. Helps keep BNC TV sports coverage going. Couldn't say enough great things about their support, and happy to be partnered up for this spring season with them. When we come back, bottom of the fourth inning of this Mohawk Warriors Pioneer Panthers varsity softball game. Don't go anywhere. back. Bottom of the fourth inning. Pioneer down by 3, but not out. You know what? I might have misspoke. I think we're at the top of the batting order. Lucy Burnett leading us off. Fouled away. Well, comes in on the outside. And high and away. Strike 2. Burnett's going to need to protect. Oh, I thought the count was full. Oh, my apologies. Burnett will get walked. She'll take first base. Now stepping up to the plate, Jalen Beliski. Swings away on the first pitch. Knocks it into shallow left field. Ball comes loose. Burnett is going to take off over towards third. Slides in. She's safe. Beliski with a first pitch swing. Single. Puts a runner in scoring position. Girls should get fired up. Ball gets past. Burnett will score. Beliski, showing some major speed, takes off towards third base. She'll take 2. Pioneer puts one up. 2-0 count. This is Layla Goulston up to bat. Another one high. Count goes 3-0 for Goulston. Ball goes past. Beliski will head in. We got a 1-run ball game. Oh, and Goulston called out. Tough job there. Was really hoping that the Warriors were kind of catching them off guard. Ball drops down into shallow left field. Ball gets overthrown. Kobe Tominski with a hit into left field. With a throw in there and manages to take third base. Tying run on third for Pioneer. They have a nice rally going. And indeed, a talk on the mound is warranted. How do we get out of this inning? Pioneer 1 down in the 4th inning. Taylor Chase will be coming up to bat. Taylor Chase has had a good day connecting. Ball comes in there for strike one. Chase, no doubt, looking for her pitch. Pitch goes high. 1-1 count for Taylor Chase. And swinging away, 1-2 count. Popped into shallow right field. Tominski will score. We got a tie ball game, folks. Taylor Chase with a single, dropping in the shallow right field, driving in a run. Solid RBI for Taylor Chase. Now up to bat, Allison Cleary. Allison Cleary went down swinging last inning. Pitch goes to the outside. Chase steals second base. Oh, knocked foul. Really, really good connection. Clary was really hoping for that one. Counts 1-1 on Clary. She's really itching for that opportunity to crank one again. This time inside the foul pole. And popped up in the infield. Chase will stay at second base. 2 down. Natalie Johnson stepping up to the plate. Right field for the Panthers. Ball comes loose. Taylor Chase will head over to third. Pioneer itching to get back on top. Had the lead earlier. Johnson swinging away. 1-1. Ball on the outside. 2-1 count for Natalie Johnson. And fouled away. Taylor Chase waiting for a pass ball, any kind of go ahead. And swinging away, but the ball gets through. Chase will score. And Johnson on the ball, passed ball, will take first. Pioneer is back on top. Oh, a little high, ball comes loose. Natalie Johnson will take second base. Another one a tad high. 2-0 count. And of course this is Maggie Tipeniuk. Oh, strike on the outside. 2-1 count on Tippanyuk. You can see there Natalie Johnson on second base. Runner in scoring position. Ball gets cranked and caught by the shortstop. Very abrupt end to a great rally by Pioneer, but they have done some necessary damage. Pioneer's back on top. Score is 8-7 as we go into the 5th inning. We're going to take a short break, take a gander at our sponsors, and we'll be right back with this exciting girls varsity softball game, Mohawk Warriors, Pioneer Panthers, right here on BNC TV. Welcome back. Excellent game. Oh, nice catch, Sart. Just tracking that down. Great catch by Lucy Burnup. Putting one away. Of course, that was I think this is a substitute. Kristen Savoyne. Jalen Bliski still hailing from the hill. Yes, we're looking at a substitute. Kristen Savoyne. I'm not exactly sure who she's subbing for. And 2 down. Nice fielding by the Panthers. We'll find out next inning what kind of substitutions were made. With a quick 2 down, stepping up to the plate. I believe this is Abby Moffett. Which means that substitute, Kristen Savoyne, was for Bella Brown-Stratton. So hopefully if things calculate correctly, we will see Kristen Savoyne in right field when Pioneers back up. Looking at a, I believe, 3-1 count. Ball comes in low. She'll take first base. And strike one. Addie Loomis. And ball caught out at second base, making for quick work. Pioneer getting taking out three relatively quickly before any runs, maintaining the lead. We'll be taking a short break, about as short as that inning was, with Pioneer making quick work. And when we come back, we have Pioneer up to bat. When we come back, Kiara Groskowski, Lucy Burnham, Jalen Beliski, Layla Goulston. Don't go away. Bottom of the fifth inning coming your way in just a moment. Welcome back. Stepping up to the plate, we have a substitute. Kaylin Shabbat takes ball one. We'll see who Shabbat will be substituting for in the upcoming inning. Good connection, hit into left field. Ball pops loose. Shabbat will head to second base. And she's in there safe. Nice hit for Kaylin Shabbat. I think Shabbat is in for was at least pinch hitting for Groskowski, because I believe this is Lucy Burnett. Ball comes loose. Shabbat will take third. Pioneer with a one-run lead in the bottom of the fifth inning. I have to up the brightness. Popped up to third base. Checking on the runner. Good job holding. One down. Jalen Beliski now up to bat. Ball towards the outside. Ball down in the dirt and comes loose. Shabbat will come running in. It's very close. Umpire calls safe. Pioneer takes a 2-run lead. Good hustle there by Kaylin Shabbat. Ball popped up. Drops down into right field. Nice catch by Kristen Savoyne. And that was Layla Goulston, I believe, that hit that one. Or no, that might have been Jalen Beliski. Excuse me. Goulston is up to bat now. Goulston swinging away. 0-1 count. Ball comes in low. Looks like it connected with the cleat. Goulston will take first. Out to bat, Kobe Tominski. Foul had a play. Tominski had a nice hit into left field last inning. During a great rally, Pioneer scored 4 runs. High and away, Goulston, running second, took a look. Decided not to risk it. Tominski, 1-1 count. Ball goes high. Tominski with 2-1. Runner on second, 2 outs. Ball goes low in the dirt, trickles away. Goulston will take that as a signal for third. I was behind in the count. I apologize. On Goulston, slides in. Didn't see it coming. And Tominski takes second base. Everyone is safe. Pioneer will take a 3-run lead. Fantastic job. Pioneer taking what they can while they can get it. Pioneer leads by 3, 10-7 in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Grace Stevens looking to shut down this inning. Now stepping up to the plate, Taylor Chase. Ball goes high and away for ball 1. Inside, but scooped over to shortstop. Shortstop gets the out and closes out the inning. But Pioneer doing a little more damage, creating a wedge 3-run gap in the score, 10-7, as we go into the top of the 6th inning. Doing a fantastic job, but this game is far from over. We'll see what Mohawk has in store for us on the top of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. More of the softball action right here on BNC TV. welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Nice hit into center left on the first pitch. This can't make out the number. I think that was Grace Stevens. Nice hold on there. Well, it goes in low. That means Emily Inman is currently hitting. Stevens will take second. Emily Inman, center fielder for the Warriors. And fouled away. 3-1 count. And Inman will be walked. Now up to bat is Kristen Savoyne. Oh, I was seriously behind on that one. Goes down on strikes. 1 out. Jalen Beliski still pitching a fantastic game. And I'm hoping I'm still on things. Looks like this is a substitute for Abby Moffett. Ball pops loose. Runners advance. Grace Stevens on third. And Kristen Savoyne on second. With his batter number 15, this is Ashley Belisle. Ball pops loose. Shortstop. Thrown over to first. There have been some substitutions. Let's see. We have Maggie Tippenyuk at first. Kobe Tominski back at shortstop. I guess I apologize. A runner scored on that one. So runners on first and second. One batted in. It's a 2-run ball game. Looks like there might be a batting order change that they're just trying to make sure they check on and square away. Make sure it's important to do that. Cross your T's and dot your lowercase j's. See that I'm a little bit confused on. I'm seeing a batter, number 9, which that's Grace Stevens. Excuse me. I've been all over the place. I apologize. So if on second, that's 8, that would be Riley Dyer. And that's number 15, Ashley Belisle. My apologies. And that looks like number 14. This could be Sadie Wilcox. It's a ball. Three and one count. Swinging away. Count goes full on Sadie Wilcox. Oh, I was very incorrect on that. Count might be full now. And we have loaded bases with 1 out. Mohawk trailing by 2. All right, I am all over the place now. Now I'm seeing, I gotta get these numbers right. That's number 7. And caught by Goulston. And ball gets back in. I don't think the girls were expecting that. Could have had a double play there. Very nice save. 2 down with bases loaded. Okay, this is Kristen Savoyne. Ooh, I apologize. I'm only running by numbers. Not sure what the count is. That's swinging away for a strike. High and away, ball. And swinging down, there was 2-2. My apologies, and that is it for the top of the 6th inning. 3 left on base, but a little bit of damage has been done. Mohawk chipping away. Pioneer maintains a 2-run lead as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. More softball varsity action coming your way in just a moment right here on BNC TV. Look at that, a tight ball game. Pioneer leading by 2, 10-8 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up to bat, Allison Clary, second baseman. Takes ball 1, Grace Stevens. So out there, fouled away. Tough one inside. 2-1. Claire liked that one. Had a tough time connecting. 2-2 count. Count goes full. Went down swinging, but ball comes loose. Clary makes it to first on the air. A dead ball. So hitting Natalie in the ankle. Natalie Johnson. Runners on first and second. Ball over to third base. Looking to get the double. Nice hustle by Tippanyuk. So good job on getting the lead runner by the Warriors. One down. Still have runners on first and second. Of course, we see Natalie Johnson there on second base. This is Kaylin Shabbat. Ball popped up and comes loose. It's called a foul ball. Landing on the ground behind the plate. That's foul territory. I think Pioneer was really itching to have that bases loaded and then go back to the top of the batting order. Which Shabbat is batting ninth. Another foul. Oops. Which means with one down, going back to the top of the batting order, Lucy Burnap has done a great job of connecting all game. I think we could really see some RBIs. 2-2 count. Low and inside, count goes full. Shabbat really needs to play the strike zone carefully here. Oh, ball goes low with a connection with the batter. There's no challenge on that one. Bases are loaded with one out. Lucy Burnap stepping in. Well, comes in high for 1-0. Connection fouled into some trees behind the backstop. 1-1 count. Bases covered. Ball on the outside, 2-1 count. Maggie Tippenyuk on second, as we saw a moment ago. Natalie Johnson on third. Kaylin Shavit on first. Swinging away at the low one, 2-2 count on Lucy Burnup. Oh, going down swinging. 2 down, bases loaded. Stepping up to the plate, Jalen Beliski. Comes down low and gets away from her. 1 run will score. And everyone will advance. Pioneer puts 1 more on the board. Three-run lead in the bottom of the 6th. Beliski connects. Third base, throws it in there. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. Beliski with an error drives in 2. Now up to bat, Layla Goulston. Their ball on the outside, 2-0. Swinging away, third baseman scoops it up, gets it over to third, ball comes loose. Beliski will round third and score. Goulston will make it a second on errors. Pioneer opening this game wide open with a 6-run lead. Ball goes down the third baseline, thrown over to first, not in time. Goulston safe at third. We got runners on the corners. Pioneer having fun with 2. Stepping up to bat. It's Taylor Chase. Tominski to second on catcher's indifference. Ball fouled away by Chase. I want to say there's an 0-2 count. That is correct. 0-2 on Taylor Chase. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. One comes down low. Chase avoids the contact. And ball comes loose, but held on to. There'll be no advancement. Runners still on second and third. Goulston on third. Here's the pitch. Comes down the first baseline. And it did stay fair. That is the 3rd out. Mohawk gets out of the inning. But Pioneer has made some headway, driving a gap in this score. Looking at scoring another 4 runs. Pioneer with the lead 14-8 as we go into the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for Mohawk to close that gap and take the lead again. We'll see if they do that. Don't go anywhere. We got more varsity softball action coming your way on B&Z TV. Welcome back, folks. This exciting game, Pioneer leading by 6, 14-8 over the Mohawk Warriors. Mohawk has 3 outs to make some headway on the score. Ball comes in low, 1-0. This is Abby Moffett. That was all over the place last inning. Oh, and foul tip. 1-1 count on Moffett. Moffett connects, drives it through, finds a gap in shallow center left. She's got herself a single. A good start to a much needed rally. Stepping up to the plate, number 4, Addie Loomis. Loomis cranks one into deep left field. That one rolls back. She could go all the way, and she is. Addie Loomis with a 2-run homer. Bringing that trailing gap to 4 runs, clearing the bases. Mohawk is 4 runs away from tying things up. Ball comes in low for ball 1. Now up to bat, number 8, Riley Dyer. Tough collection by Tyminski at shortstop. Dyer with a nice single, keeping that rally going. Ball pitched in low, comes loose. Dyer will take second. I apologize. That is number 6, Adrian Grant, that we're seeing on second base. Number 8, Riley Dyer is batting now. My apologies. Oh, ball comes loose. Adrian Grant will take third. No outs, runner in scoring position. Well, like down low, they'll get the out at home. Keeping another run from scoring, smart play. Well, it gets down to second base. It's going to be a force. Great job by Allison Caleri. Good collection, getting the out. Pioneer is one away from taking this game. Runner on first. Nice stop. And that was Megan Gaboret on first, which means now batting number 15, Ashley Belisle. Low in the dirt, ball gets away. Megan Gaboret now on second. 3-1 count. Kobe Tyminski throws it over to Tippanyuk, gets the final out, and Pioneer takes the game. Hard-fought battle. Pioneer holding off on an admirable rally by the Warriors, scoring a few, but not enough. Great ending to the game. Pioneer takes the win. (14-10). But great battle. Both pitchers stayed in the whole time. Did a great job trying to wear each other down. Some great hits. Fantastic home run by the Warriors in the top of the 7th inning. Big part of the rally. But Pioneer was able to hold off, get the outs that they needed, and they took away the W. Well, a great job on a chilly day. Of course, some upcoming games, as always, with outdoor sports weather permitting. Baseball is hosting Frontier tomorrow afternoon. That'll be at 4 p.m., again, weather permitting. And then back-to-back games, baseball's here again, taking on Oxford, and that's Friday April 11th at 4 p.m. And the girls will not be hosting at home until next Tuesday, where they'll have some familiar faces come to the softball diamond. Pioneers hosting Franklin Tech, and that'll be at 4 p.m. on Tuesday the 15th. And lots of baseball and softball, some great spring sports coming your way. Keep an eye on bnctv.net or follow us on our YouTube channel or on Facebook so you can keep up to date on the programs that we'll be bringing you, especially these sport ones. Great win by Pioneer. Good luck to Mohawk for the rest of the season. As I mentioned earlier, they had a little bit of a late start, which I'm sure is a tough thing, being in kind of up on the Mohawk Trail, up in kind of the Berkshires mountain area, especially with this cold weather. The rain that we get is snow for them. And I was talking a little bit with the coach, and I think that was just the case, is some extra inclement weather makes it really tough to get started early in the season. But a good, hard-fought battle. It'll be interesting to see when Pioneer visits Mohawk later on in the season. We'll see what goes on there. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast, and we will see you next time.